Hey guys, what's up? It's Awesome Sports 13 here, and today I'm on a call with Monster Jam Dallas, Delta King, KyleMcFlyle, Adam the Ultra Savage, and Monster Jam Currie Gaming.
Hi guys, how you going? Today we're gonna be doing. Hey guys. Hey ladies.
And I am here with Spin Master Monster Jam Points Competition Season 2, Event number 3. So as you guys can tell, it is the normal lineup, 80 trucks. The Event 2 winner, I believe, was Spider-Man. Yes, Spider-Man is currently in second, behind only Captain America. And Captain America is going up against a really fast truck in Northern Nightmare in round number 1. So a lot of actually great races here in round number 1, and the rules are the same. All the point system is the same as all the other events, and yeah, the fast losers are going to work the same, and that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get event 3 started. We will kick things off with Overboard taking on Nightmare. We got the lineup of trucks right here. Some very good races again here in round number 1 of event 3. Tried to choose some races that haven't happened yet. I tried to, at least. And I'm pretty sure when it comes to like the point standings and stuff, all the trucks are around the same. I tried to pick them around the same, like they all the trucks that are facing each other have around the same points to keep it competitive. And we will end round number 1 with Tropical Thunder taking on the Lucas Stabilizer. So let's go ahead and get event 3 underway with Overboard taking on just Nightmare. And here we go. Event number 3 is underway. The first winner will be Overboard hitting the line first and taking the win over Nightmare. Next up is Bad News taking on Venom. And Venom will beat Bad News. Next up is the Dangerous Ice Monster Mutt Dalmatian taking on Backwards Bob. And Backwards Bob pulls off an upset. I do believe he would have hit the line first. Dalmatian hit the computer. I personally think Backwards Bob, if they would have been running and if he would have hit the line, I think Backwards Bob would have hit it first. I am going to give the win to Backwards Bob. An upset here in round number 1. All right, you guys, so I put a box there to make sure that that doesn't happen again, as now we have BKT taking on the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. And BKT will hit the line first and beat Mohawk Warrior. That race was down to the end, but BKT will take the win. Next up is the points leader Captain America taking on Northern Nightmare. And Northern Nightmare hits the line first and upsets the points leader here in round number 1. This is why the truck selection is what it is. All the trucks are really fast, so every truck, in my opinion, has an equal opportunity, as we saw right there. What an upset. Northern Nightmare beats the current points leader. Well, could not be anymore after this event, Captain America. Now we have the Ice Bakugan Dragonoid taking on Jester. And that was really close. I'm going to have to look at the replay. All right, you guys, I looked back at the replay, and that was way too close to call, so we're going to go ahead and do a rerun. And the Ice Dragonoid definitely did hit the line first. You guys can look back at the replay if you want, but the Ice Dragonoid will beat Jester. Next up is Fuel Academy taking on Nightstorm. And Fuel Academy will beat Nightstorm. Next up is Iron Outlaw taking on Kraken. And Kraken will hit the line first, barely, and beat Iron Outlaw. Next up is the Fire Son of a Digger taking on Crush Cycle. And the Fire Son of a Digger will beat Crush Cycle. Next up is Tempest Steed taking on Time Flies. Time Flies scary fast, and he loses to Tempest Steed in round 1. What an upset. Anything can happen in these points competitions, and Tempest Steed, the Greek mythology Pegasus, takes down potentially one of the best trucks of all time on my channel, as now we have Black Pearl taking on the Mercury Monster Mutt. And the Mercury Monster Mutt with an epic comeback, taking the win over Black Pearl, stealing one over Black Pearl. Next up is El Toro Loco taking on Thanos. And El Toro Loco will block Thanos for the win. Next up is the Fire Whiplash taking on the Event 2 champion, Spider-Man. And the Event 2 champion loses in round 1. Unbelievable. Event number 3 might be the upset event, as the Fire Whiplash will upset the Event 2 champion. But who will win event number 3 is the big question, as now we have Scooby-Doo taking on the Fire Max D. And the Fire Max D will beat Scooby-Doo as Scooby-Doo falls. That'll give the win to the Fire Max D. Next up is the Ice Dragon taking on Whiplash. And what a race. Let's look at the aerial view here. And as you guys can tell, looking at the top of your screen, looking at the aerial view, just barely, Dragon will hold on to beat Whiplash. What a race. Next up is Catastrophe taking on Winter Soldier. 2 very fast trucks, and Catastrophe will block Winter Soldier for the win. Another upset. Next up is the Monster Jam Stunt Truck taking on Wolf's Head. And the Stunt Truck will block Wolf's Head for the win. Next up is ThundeROARus taking on Shaker. And ThundeROARus will blow out Shaker. Next up is Bad Company taking on Thrasher. And Bad Company will block Thrasher for the win. That is an odd race. Next up is Horsepower taking on Soldier Fortune. And Soldier Fortune will, with a full head of steam, will take the win over Horsepower. Next up is Crushstation taking on the Mercury Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And Crushstation will upset Dalmatian. Next up is the Event 1 champion Iron Man taking on Rage. And Iron Man will block Rage for the win. Next up is Excalibur taking on Big Kahuna. And Excalibur will block Big Kahuna for the win. Next up is Lumberjack taking on Earthshaker. And Earthshaker will beat Lumberjack as Lumberjack falls, giving the win to Earthshaker. Next up is Black Panther taking on Bad Habit. And Black Panther will beat Bad Habit. Next up is Wreckreation taking on the Fire Gravedigger. And the Fire Gravedigger will blow out Wreckreation. Next up is Axe taking on Avenger. And Avenger will barely beat Axe. You can look back at the replay. Avenger barely hit the line first, taking the win over Axe. Next up is the Mercury Monster Mutt Rottweiler taking on Velociraptor. And the Mercury Rottweiler will hit the line first, beating Velociraptor. Next up is Max D taking on the Fire Megalodon. And the Fire Megalodon will block Max D for the win. What a race. Next up is Brodozer taking on King Crunch. And Brodozer will block King Crunch for the win. Next up is Aftershock taking on the Ice Earthshaker. And the Ice Earthshaker will hit the line first and beat out Aftershock. Next up is Megalodon taking on Thor. And Thor, with a full head of speed, will beat Megalodon. Next up is King Sling taking on the Ice Northern Nightmare. And King Sling will beat the Ice Northern Nightmare. Next up is Double Decker taking on Hooked. And Double Decker will beat Hooked. Next up is Stinger Unleashed taking on the Ice El Toro Loco. And Stinger barely hits the line first and beats the Ice El Toro. Next up is Stone Crusher taking on Dragon. And Stone Crusher will block Dragon. Next up is Bog Hog taking on Pirate's Curse. And Bog Hog will beat Pirate's Curse. What a race. Next up is the Fire Zombie taking on Boogie Van. And the Fire Zombie will block Boogie Van for the win. Next up is Salvager taking on the Gold Maximum Destruction. And the Gold Maximum Destruction will beat Salvager. And the final race of round number 1 will be between Tropical Thunder and the Lucas Stabilizer. And the Lucas Stabilizer will win as Tropical Thunder falls on his roof, giving the win to the Lucas Stabilizer. Alright, you guys, so the 40 trucks that you currently see on the screen will get a total of 1 point for this event. Alright, you guys, and I am here with round number 2, and if you lose in this round, you will get a total of 3 points. And yeah, as you guys could tell, we saw a lot of upsets in round number 1, maybe some upsets hopefully in this round. As you guys can tell, all the fast trucks again are in, as we will kick things off with Overboard taking on Venom. as we look at the races here. What a race that's going to be. The Mercury Monster Mutt and El Toro Loco. El Toro Loco has been surprisingly doing really well over the last few events. Specifically, events 2 and 3, he's been doing really good. And we will end round number 2 with the Gold Maximum Destruction taking on the Lucas Stabilizer. So let's go ahead and get round number 2 of event 3 underway. And here we go. Round number 2 is underway. The first winner will be Venom upsetting Overboard. Next up is Backwards Bob taking on BKT. And BKT will beat Backwards Bob. Next up is Northern Nightmare taking on the Ice Bakugan Dragonoid. And Northern Nightmare will block the Ice Dragonoid for the win. Next up is Fuel Academy taking on Kraken. And Kraken will go through the block and beat Fuel Academy. What a race. Next up is the Fire Son of a Digger taking on Tempest Steed. And the Fire Son of a Digger will hit the line first and beat Tempest Steed. What a race this is, as we have the Mercury Monster Mutt. We just have the Mercury Monster Mutt taking on El Toro Loco. And the Mercury Monster Mutt will block El Toro Loco for the win. Next up is the Battle of the Fire Trucks between the Fire Whiplash and the Fire Max D. And the Fire Max T will hit the line first and beat the Fire Whiplash. Next up is the Ice Dragon taking on Catastrophe. And this is a close race, but the Ice Dragon will beat Catastrophe. What a race. Next up is the Monster Jam Stunt Truck taking on ThundeROARus. And the Stunt Truck, what a race that was. The Stunt Truck beats ThundeROARus though. Next up is Bad Company taking on Soldier Fortune. And Soldier Fortune will beat Bad Company. Next up is Crushstation taking on Iron Man. And Iron Man looking for redemption from Event 1 and Event 2 beating Crushstation. Well, he won Event number 1. He's looking for redemption after Event 2 beating Crushstation. Next up is Excalibur taking on Earthshaker. And Excalibur will beat Earthshaker. Next up is Black Panther taking on the Fire Gravedigger. And the Fire Gravedigger will hit the line first and upset Black Panther. Next up is Avenger taking on the Mercury Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And Avenger hitting Maximum Destruction. That wouldn't have mattered that much as he blocked Rottweiler for the win. Next up is the Fire Megalodon taking on Brodozer. And the Fire Megalodon will beat Brodozer. Next up is the Ice Earthshaker taking on Thor. And the Ice Earthshaker will upset Thor with a block. Next up is King Sling taking on Double Decker. And King Sling will hit the line first and beat Double Decker. Next up is Stinger Unleashed taking on Stone Crusher. Stinger is so fast beating Stone Crusher. Next up is Bog Hog taking on the Fire Zombie. And Bog Hog will beat the Fire Zombie. And the final race of round number 2 will be between the Gold Maximum Destruction taking on the Lucas Stabilizer. And the Gold Maximum Destruction will flip over Lucas Stabilizer as he blocks him for the win. Alright you guys, so the 20 trucks that you currently see on the screen will get a total of 3 points for this event. Alright you guys, and I am back with round number 3, and if you lose in this round, you will get a total of 5 points for this event. We will kick things off with Venom taking on BKT. We have a lot of interesting races here in round number 3. We have a lot of good trucks back, a lot of familiar faces from Event 1, and we will end off round number 3 of Event 3 with Bog Hog taking on the Gold Maximum Destruction. So, we are going to go ahead and find out who is going to the top 10. And round number 3 is underway. We are kicking things off with Venom and BKT, and this is a close race. Let's look at the aerial view here, and as you guys can tell, looking at the aerial view at the top of your screen, just barely, it'll be, wow, that is really close. It'll just barely be BKT. What a race, though. As you guys can tell at the aerial view, BKT will barely beat Venom. Next up is Northern Nightmare taking on Kraken. And Kraken will beat Northern Nightmare. Next up is the Fire Son of a Digger taking on the Mercury Monster Mutt. And the Mercury Monster Mutt will beat the Fire Son of a Digger. Next up is a Fire and Ice battle between the Fire Max D and the Ice Dragon. And the Fire Max D will barely beat the Ice Dragon. Next up is the Monster Jam Stunt Truck taking on Soldier Fortune. And the Stunt Truck, what a finish, will block Soldier Fortune for the win. Next up is the Event 1 winner Iron Man taking on Excalibur. That was really close. I'm going to have to look at the replay on that one. All right, you guys, so I took a look back at the replay, and it was just barely, potentially comeback of the series. Excalibur beat the Event 1 winner Iron Man. What a race that was. That was potentially race of the series. That was an incredible comeback. As now, we have the Fire Gravedigger taking on Avenger. Avenger will beat the Fire Gravedigger. What a race. Next up is a Fire and Ice battle between the Fire Megalodon and the Ice Earthshaker. And the Ice Earthshaker will block the Fire Megalodon for the win. Next up is King Sling taking on Stinger Unleashed. And Stinger will beat King Sling. And the final race of round number 3 will be between Bog Hog and the Gold Maximum Destruction. And Bog Hog will block the Gold Maximum Destruction for the win. Alright, you guys, so the 10 trucks that you currently see on the screen will get a total of 5 points for this event. Alright, you guys, and I am here with the 4th round of Spin Master Monster Jam Points Competition Season 2, Event number 3. So, as you guys can tell, we are in the top 10 now, so we will start needing fast losers. In every round, we need a fast loser. The 2 trucks that had the best run that lost, will have the opportunity at the fast loser spot. And yeah, so here we go. This is the top 10. Let's go over the field of trucks. Inside of BKT, we have Zabdi Scooper Corbier, I think is how you pronounce it. Inside of Kraken, we have Marcos Lewis. Inside of the Mercury Monster Mutt, we have KyleMcFlyle. Inside of the Fire Max D, we have B Money. Inside of the Monster Jam Stunt Truck, we have Youngblood Hobby. Inside of Excalibur, we have Chase to Star. Inside of Avenger, we have Monster Jam Top Dog. Inside of the Ice Earthshaker, this is a very familiar name, we have Diecast Collection Video Arts, who won Season 1, so he's back looking for his second straight title in the Ice Earthshaker. Inside of Stinger Unleashed, we have AJ Duvall. And inside of Bog Hog, we have Monster Jam X10. So, let's go ahead and find out who is going to the top 6, the quarterfinals of event number 3. And here we go. Who is going to the quarterfinals? And Kraken will beat BKT. Unreal. Kraken with a breakout event here in event 3. Next up is the Mercury Monster Mutt taking on the Fire Max D, who will move on to face off against Marcos Lewis in Kraken. Will it be KyleMcFlyle in the Mercury Monster Mutt, who has been good in all 3 events? I think he's finished in the top 10 in all 3 events. And the Fire Max D, who is new, B Money. Let's see what happens. KyleMcFlyle in the Mercury Monster Mutt is advancing to the quarterfinals. Next up is the Monster Jam Stunt Truck taking on Excalibur. And Excalibur will beat the Stunt Truck. Next up is Monster Jam Top Dog and Avenger and the Diecast Collection Video Arts in the Ice Earthshaker. And the Ice Earthshaker spins out Avenger for the win. And the final race of this round will be between Stinger Unleashed and Bog Hog. And Stinger will beat Bog Hog just barely. Alright, you guys, and here are our matchups for the quarterfinals, but as you guys can tell, we need a fast loser to take on Stinger Unleashed in the next round. These are the 2 trucks that had the best run easily. B Money in the Fire Max D, or I forget who is in Bog Hog. I do forget, but I don't know why, but I have a feeling Fire Max D is going to win this. Here we go. And he didn't. Bog Hog blew him out. All right, you guys. So the 4 trucks that you currently see on the screen, BKT, the Stunt Truck Avenger, and the Fire Max D, will all get 7 points for this event. All right, you guys. And here is the quarterfinals for Spin Master Monster Jam Points Competition Season 2, Event number 3. Let's go over the field of trucks. Inside of Kraken, this is a breakout event for Kraken. We have Marcos Lewis. Inside of the Mercury Monster Mutt, we have KyleMcFlyle. Inside of Excalibur, we have Chase to Star. Inside of the Ice Earth Shaker, we have Diecast Collection Video Arts. Inside of Stinger Unleashed, we have AJ Duvall. And inside of Bog Hog, we have Monster Jam times 10. I'm so sorry that I forgot your name in the middle of the clip. I do forget names. There's a lot of names. There's 80 I have to memorize, so... Well, not really memorized, but there's 80 names that I have to look at. Sometimes I'm going to forget. You know, it is what it is. But let's go ahead and see who's going to the semifinals. Will it be Marcos Lewis and Kraken or KyleMcFlyle in the Mercury Monster Mutt? And here we go. Who is going to the semifinals? And it will be KyleMcFlyle in the Mercury Monster Mutt. So sorry to Marcos Lewis. You will probably be a fast loser as you hit the line. But... here's hoping. KyleMcFlyle, Monster Mutt, the Mercury Monster Mutt, you are going to the semifinals of event number 3. Next up is Chase to Star in Excalibur and Diecast Collection Video Arts in the Ice Earth Shaker, who will move on to face KyleMcFlyle in the semis. Here we go. It will be the Diecast Collection Video Arts in the Ice Earth Shaker. So sorry, Excalibur, you might not be the fast loser, as if either Bog Hog or Stinger make it past like that point, they will be the fast loser. Congratulations, Diecast Collection Video Arts, you are going to the semifinals. Let's see what happens in this last race. And the final race of the quarterfinals will be between Stinger Unleashed and Bog Hog. And it will be Bog Hog just barely beating Stinger Unleashed, but we all know what the fast loser race is going to be. All right, you guys, here is the semis. We need a fast loser to take on Bog Hog in the semifinals. And here are the 2 trucks that had the clear best run. Will it be AJ Duvall in Stinger Unleashed or Marcos Lewis in the Blue Kraken coming back as the fast loser here in event number 3? It will be Marcos Lewis in the Blue Kraken. So sorry to AJ Duvall. You will get 9 points for this event, though, as Marcos Lewis in Kraken, an unbelievable breakout event, as he has gone all the way to the semifinals of this event. And so, therefore, Chase to Star and AJ Duvall, Excalibur, and Stinger Unleashed will both get 9 points for this event. So sorry to you guys. Better luck next time in event number 4. Alright, you guys, and here is the semifinals of Spin Master Monster Jam Points Competition Season 2, event number 3. Let's go over your field of trucks. Inside of the Mercury Monster Mutt, we have KyleMcFlyle. Inside of the Ice Earth Shaker, we have Diecast Collection Video Arts. Inside of Bog Hog, we have Monster Jam times 10. And inside of Kraken, we have Marcos Lewis. So, who is going to the championship race and getting 11 points for this event? Will it be KyleMcFlyle in the Mercury Monster Mutt or Diecast Collection Video Arts in the Ice Earth Shaker? And it will be Diecast Collection Video Arts in the Ice Earth Shaker. So sorry to KyleMcFlyle in the Mercury Monster Mutt. You did so well, but better luck next time in event number 4. But congratulations, Diecast Collection Video Arts. You might be out for some revenge after event number 1, seeking your 2nd straight season victory. Let's see what happens here in this next race. Who will take on Diecast Collection Video Arts in the championship race? Will it be Monster Jam times 10 in Bog Hog, or will it be Marcos Lewis in Kraken? Without a doubt, Marcos Lewis in Kraken is going to the championship race. So sorry to Monster Jam times 10 in Bog Hog. You did so well, but better luck next time. In event number 4, you are still going to be getting a lot of points for this event, as KyleMcFlyle and Monster Jam times 10 the Mercury Monster Mutt and Bog Hog will both be getting 11 points for this event. And congratulations to Marcos Lewis in Kraken. You are going to the championship race. And then there were two. Inside of the Ice Earthshaker, we have Diecast Collection Video Arts, who is seeking for his second straight season win. He was the season 1 winner, now looking for season number 2. And inside of Kraken, what a breakout event for both of these trucks. We have the Ice Earthshaker and Kraken both in the championship race for the first time. Kraken, I'm not too sure how good he's done in the sign-up series, but I know this is his first championship race in the points competition. We have Marcos Lewis in Kraken. What a championship race this is. I never would have expected this to be the championship race. And the winner of Spin Master Monster Jam Points Competition Season 2, Event number 3, is going to be none other than, without a doubt, Diecast Collection Video Arts in the Ice Earthshaker has won Event number 3. Diecast Collection Video Arts in the Ice Earthshaker, congratulations to you, man. You are the Event 3 winner. And you will get a total of 15 points for this event. That is going to matter big time, as that is a lot of points you are going to be gaining on a lot of these trucks. So sorry to Marcos Lewis in Kraken. You did so good. You will still be getting 13 points for this event, but ultimately you just need to make it that one step further, and you will get, hopefully, an event win anytime after event number 4. So do make it that one step further, and you will get there. But 13 points, I mean, shit, I'll still take that any day of the week. Congratulations to Diecast Collection Video Arts in the Ice Earthshaker, and I will see you guys in the updated point standings. Alright, you guys, and I am back with the updated point standings, and as you guys can tell, there were a lot of changes in the points, so let's quickly go over them. So Monster Mutt KyleMcFlyle is in first place with a total of 23 points. He hasn't even won an event, and he is in first place. That is unreal. Iron Man moves up to second. Captain America moved down to third. The Ice Earthshaker is possibly the biggest jump of the day. He moved up to fourth. Spider-Man is still in the top 5. Fuel Academy, Iron Outlaw. This should be an amazing couple of events to come. King Sling, another truck that has been doing solid. He is top 15. Kraken moves up to 13. Black Pearl moves down to 18. Wow, that was probably the biggest drop of the points. And here they all are. So make sure you guys just look for your truck, see where you guys are at and how you guys are doing in the point standings. And yeah, so as you guys can tell, there are a total of 9 trucks that have yet to win in round number 1. Axe, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, the Mercury Monster Mutt Dalmatian, of course, Pirate's Curse, the Ice El Toro Loco, Bad Habit, Boogie Van, Horsepower, the Ice Northern Nightmare, Big Kahuna, and Wolf's Head all have yet to win in the first round, but everyone else has. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this first event, or the third event, and I will see you guys in event number 4.